what was the big advantage of having machine learning, unsupervised learning, bring that to you? Was it that was it was validating and you could find the explanation and people would act on it, or how did it change the organization more than maybe what you had as a theory before
So I
going
think what
in?
it helped prove out is if you think that what one of the things we saw is that if you've got great creative, there's a strong correlation between great creative and video completion. Why that's important is because the premium you pay for completed views is probably like a third more than when I leave it just, whether you can skip. So what that tells the organization is I can save you a third on your CPM if you just make sure you air great quality creative. And so instead of it kind of being it's a, market of fact, great quality creative does that, does this, does that, we were able to prove out the value of doing that work and the actual monetary impact it could have on our media buys throughout a year across a brand, across all the regions. And so that was incredibly helpful. But what it did in terms of why we used AI is because it was, our data science team, it was the first time I'd heard it. And, we always come with the hunger and humility to learn at Kellanova, but it's the curse of dimensionality. We had a huge breadth because we could optimize it in so many different ways and we couldn't see the patterns with our normal kind of observation kind of approach. And so what it allowed us to do is take years and years of data, performance across multiple brands, and really look for consistent patterns that were coming through at a speed that there was just no way we could have delivered that in the same period of time. And so there were a couple of reasons there. We wouldn't have seen the patterns. We wouldn't have been able to see the things that consistently rose to the top and then tell a story through. And then the speed at which we were able to do it, we're talking like it's a 6-week project as opposed to 3 months, 6 months, 12 months.